Hey everybody, welcome back to another Divi project blog. I know, right? It's been a while since we had one of these, so it's so nice seeing that this popped up when I saw Nick tweet this. So yeah, it's called Navigating the Future, the Evolution of the Divi Ecosystem. Now, as we go through this read through, I'm just going to be honest, the first part in the intro is pretty technical. So I'm just going to go over definition of blockchain, DAOs, and then kind of how inputs on how Divi went their direction. So just bear with me as we do this. It will get more human-like. You understand what I mean by that. So here we go. This is the intro. Blockchains are the most democratic mechanism for coordinating the state of a ledger across a broad network of computers. It is by consensus that the state is managed, maintained, and updated. So that is how the blockchain works. This distributed consensus similarly dictates the network's effects of the blockchain. Underpinning the consensus of machines is an ecosystem of applications run by actual human beings. So it's not just being run out of thin air. It's actually managed by somebody. And while the devices may hum along, unopinionated about the software running on their hardware, humans hold varied opinions, ambitions, desires, and needs that must be met. This dichotomy makes for a uniquely challenging dynamic. Hence, DAOs, resolve to mitigate human nature so that machines can carry out their work undeterred by the trifles of man and instead dictated by the laws of code and only ever bending to the will of consensus. So, okay, they're talking about DAOs, like why they're important, not just run by one. Does make it more decentralized. A DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, so run by at least the members. But the Divi ecosystem is poised for an update through consensus. This discussion unfolds in 3 segments, reflecting on our journey toward decentralization, clarifying misconceptions about our project structure, and a vision for the future consensus-driven updates. So here we go. For those you've been curious about like Divi and like who they are, their journey, this is the blog for you, because usually I just give updates on what's been going on in the week, what's new, what's happening, maybe an overview of the spaces they had. So if you're actually wanting to learn about Divi, pay attention. So here is our journey. Co-founder Jeff and I started the Divi project alongside several others, intending, like many, to bring crypto to the masses. Our mission was to enhance usability and access, and we welcomed an unprecedented number of newcomers into our fold. We've secured patents and overcome funding challenges to sustain our project over 7 years, a testament to our longevity in the crypto space. So yeah, Divi's been around for 7 years. We have also always intended to adhere closely to the tenets upon which crypto and blockchain are built. Decentralization is the critical element. We didn't pre-mine when we launched Divi. We established a mechanism whereby the treasury earn rewards via the consensus mechanism built into the blockchain, and an instrument that, in very genuine sense, only works due to the community built around it. We'll discuss this concept more later. Now, the path has been fraught with challenges, from betrayals to financial risks, yet our resilience has kept us standing, celebrating successes amidst adversity. In 2019, we expanded our vision with Qubito, later, which was called then Divi Labs. So this move, however, inadvertently blurred the lines between our for-profit and nonprofit endeavors, highlighting the need for clearer communications. Now let's reflect on the past for a moment. Many projects face similar challenges, and DigiByte's journey resonates with the Divi project experience, reflecting our path. DigiByte was launched by a founder who held staunchly the values and philosophies of foundational to the cryptocurrency and blockchain ethos. They were launched with no pre-mine, built a community, established a strong and distributed network, and even enabled some groundbreaking, at the time, use cases for their blockchain. Now, despite its pioneering achievements, DigiByte confronted financial challenges that strained its treasury, threatening the project's sustainability. However, its community unwavering support and resilience underscore the project's enduring significance. Now, this narrative, perseverance in the face of adversity, resonates deeply with our Divi project, inspiring and reflecting on our journey and a recommitment to our foundational values. As we look to the future, the lessons from DigiByte's story reinforce the importance of community solidarity and the transformative potential of staying true to our principles. Let's talk a little bit about the treasury and the DAO. The Divi blockchain introduced the Treasury block, a novel feature allocating funds for essential infrastructure independence of any single founder. We aim to enhance this mechanism, fostering greater community involvement in the ecosystem development through the DAO governance. Currently, this super block pays the Treasury address 17% of yearly block rewards. Due to the price of Divi, this amount is entirely consumed by maintaining critical infrastructure. It's important to note that the Treasury block would not exist without community participation. The super block is minted thanks to Divi's thriving network of nodes performing work and reaching a consensus. So, yeah, if you're running your own on your computer or you run a staking vault, you're contributing to this. Now, the common misconceptions out there with Divi. Divi Labs and Divi Foundation. The distinction between these entities has been muddled. While Divi Labs has supported the foundation and the broader blockchain community, clarifying their separate roles and contributions is crucial. Now, Divi Labs initially aimed to develop solutions solely for the Divi Foundation, but eventually expanded to support other blockchains and offer services beyond a single ecosystem. However, for years, Labs subsidized the foundation by supplying staking vault hosting technology at a loss, paying for market making services and sharing development resources. As CEO, my primary focus has been transitioning Labs to revenue neutral state so that it can continue supporting the Divi Foundation without hurting itself. So this is Nick speaking right now. Now, while Divi Labs is still the most well-known contributor to Divi's technical development, several other blockchains have spawned and are thriving on their own. Box Wallet simplifies node maintenance for manual validators. Chaos Cube is an NFT project that uses Divi on Ethereum. Divi DeFi builds bridges and yield platforms for Divi. Lightning Works creates comics and NFTs for Divi. DiviGO is a WhatsApp wallet for Divi. Games Interactive develops Web3 games for Divi. Divi Desktop is a separate team from Divi Labs, and other exclusive projects may be under development as well. So we have a lot of projects being built on Divi, and that's not from the Divi Labs team itself. So don't get confused. Like, Divi Labs runs everything. Like, Nick's job is to make sure, as a CEO, to get to a neutral state, not a negative, and make sure the blockchain, just all the crucial infrastructures of what they need to keep Divi running and just everything up is good. But no, we have like all these other projects, these different entities out there. So it's not just Divi, but our ecosystem is growing. Now let's go over to the founder's intentions. Jeff and I have invested deeply in Divi, foregoing personal gains for the project's growth. Our dedication is to the community and the project's success. We have dedicated ourselves to building use cases and supporting the project with all our efforts. We have voluntarily chosen to not receive any financial benefit from the for-profit organization on several occasions, while still investing as much capital as we could to further our mission. As previously stated, the entirety of the treasury is used solely for maintaining critical infrastructure and resources. We did not receive any block subsidies outside the nodes we operate, which we purchased of our own accord. Now we are in the same position as any other community member with no additional benefits. Now let's talk about the leadership and structure now in this blog. The project lacks a CEO. It thrives on collective governance and decentralized leadership, embodying the spirit of blockchain. Now, there is a company called Divi Labs, of which I am the CEO. While I founded the project, I have illustrated throughout this post that I am far from the primary driver of its direction. So he's not. As the ecosystem grows, so too does the underlying and inherent decentralization. The more decentralized the project, the less control a single actor has over its direction. Therein lies the importance of a DAO governance. This natural progression is by design. As a project, we are at the point where this form of management is not just a good idea, but a necessary one. The above mention leads me to the final part of this message for the future. And they're not wrong. Like, I believe I covered a news article the other day of how Uniswap's like DAO is thriving because it's decentralized vote. They got rid of the leaderships, but like they still and everything. So going to a DAO structure could actually benefit Divi pretty well. We just need to participate as a community. Now let's take a look at their future and how they're going toward decentralized governance. Decentralized governance embodies our ethos, promising a democratic and efficient way to manage our distributed network. Inspired by successful DAO models, we aim to refine our governance structure, enhancing community involvement, and project sustainability. Now, what is his role moving forward? As the project evolves, my role transitions from central figurehead to supportive participant. This shift underscores our progress toward genuine decentralization, allowing new leaders and initiatives to emerge. So his role is just moving to a supportive participant, like not the main guy anymore. But technology advances. Emerging technologies like sidechains promise to propel Divi forward, emphasizing my commitment to supporting innovation within our ecosystem. The development of sidechain technology by an external collaborator holds promise as a pivotal narrative driving Divi and our project into the future. My role is to offer unwavering support, marking the extent of my involvement with the initiative. Essentially, sidechains represent the inaugural fork within our own ecosystem, symbolizing innovation and expanding our project's boundaries. Now, our final thoughts. Our collective goal remains a thriving future for Divi. It's time for the community to lead, building on our foundational work to drive the project into a new era. My dedication alongside Jeff's to Divi's vision remains unwavering, but we now entrust its future to the community's capable hands. I will remain as CEO of Divi Labs, where my focus is most valuable. You do that, brother. Now, further communications directly from the foundation will follow this post in the coming weeks to highlight the key partners and builders throughout the Divi ecosystem. We'll also plan another Twitter Spaces to address any additional questions. So, okay, so thank you, Nick, for writing this to us. And yeah, guys, if you got any questions, be ready for the Divi Spaces and everything. And I'll keep you guys informed on that. If you're not on Twitter, again, I record it. The voice gave me some nice tools on getting a direct audio from the Twitter Spaces. So hopefully it'll sound better compared to the previous ones. But no, I love the article. I like where we're headed. And yeah, guys, check out the Divi DAO. It's easy to do. You just need to have eDivi in your MetaMask wallet, and from there, you can participate. So yeah, definitely check that out. And I hope you enjoyed this article. If so, smash that thumbs up. And until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.